Lots of folks on. Give me a second here. Get my bearings. Get my bearings. Where are we at? All right. Here we go. Hello, Teresa. Keaton, what's up, buddy? See if I can't shrink this down where I can see everybody again. New setup. I despise it. There's Keaton, Wendy. Can I not? Hang on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Wake up, old man. I'm awake. All right, I'm good. Solid. Here we go. Live from JTH Construction Studio. Saturday night. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. And Linda is specifically on for dating tips. It's on down the Richard Woods all the way up California. How you doing? Our northern part of the state correspondent, Jeff Price. How you doing? Teresa Messmer, Fathom Real Estate. I will get the sponsors here momentarily. Linda's on for dating tips. All right, well, here we go. JTH Construction. Contact Joe for all your construction needs. 765-913-8599. American Basement Solutions. Larry Ralph. 1-877-419-2837. I better put my glasses on for these because 409-2837. Wellspring, Bob Goodrum's group. They stayed outside. Hello, Tony. They stayed outside last night. I went over to go live with them. Could not find them. And it was cold. 765-342-6661. They were doing that as part of the Bring Your Own Box. Bring awareness to homeless situation. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, who's always on here with us. 765-341-8911. Bland & Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. Contact Larry. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress. 765-342-4339. FindHelp.org, that's Judge Williams' group. Of course, Stid's Comfort Systems. Nice and comfortable in here. I think it's 68 in here. Perfect. 765-346-0195. Who's your web nerd? Steve Melling, 792-7070. Logan's Cosmos, 318-765-3388. 765-318-3388. Of course, Drink the Creek, Cedar Creek. Do not forget about that. It'll be coming back around. Rob's already got a bunch of concerts lined up. And our newest sponsor, Livewire, 765-792-4012. And I cannot talk tonight. Thank you all for our sponsors. Guys, say hi to our sponsors when you see them out in public. Tell them you heard them on here. It makes them happy. It makes them feel like they're spending their money wisely. And actually, I use every one of those sponsors. I would use every one of them. The only one I think I have not used or helped and been involved with is my own kid. It's not cut my, well, she did cut my hair, so there you go. There you go. All right, we'll do dating tips first so Linda can go to bed because I'm sure she's tuckered out and ready to go to sleep. It's tea. It's thick tea. Honey laced. Not really dating tips, but this is from friends and family and co-workers and everybody else. Why date the same type of person that either broke your heart or you got tired of their BS and left them in the first place? Because that's what 99% of us do. I like A, B, and C. No making fun of the old Spencer lady. I like type A, B, and C. So you date type A, B, and C 50 times, and guess what happens? And then you keep going back to it. Find a new angle. Try something different. Don't date the same thing that put you in the heartbreak to begin with. How you doing, Susan? There's Kenneth Duncan. That's my thought. Why go back to what you thought you liked? Because it may be what you like, but it's not what's good for you. Why is this doing this tonight? There it goes. Now it's right. 3-0. You're right, Kenny. How you doing, Susan? So why go back to the same thing? And let's just expand on that. A lot of guys out there need to listen to this. These younger kids. You may think the gaming thing and no job and you're cool and all that, that's not going to cut it. Girls, if you quit dating those guys like that, they'd eventually get their act together. You see so much on the social media where, oh, he's my baby. Either lives at home or you're supporting him. They don't work. They got enough money to go get their vape and maybe a new tat, and that's it. And you chase after him. And I'm just like, wow. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hello, Wendy. Why does this keep bouncing back? Facebook is so jacked up. I'll just stay on this one. I'll watch from my phone, and I hope I don't miss anything. I dated a type for years and changed to a guy from Martinsville who was a farmer. We're still waiting to see if it's going to work out. They're not men, they're boys. Ladies should. There you go. But I mean, it's ridiculous to a point. And another thing that's ridiculous, love has no date, time, or age. I get that. But if you've posted, I love this guy, not lowering my standards. No one said you had to lower your standards. No one said lowering your standards. Maybe even increase your standards. If you post I love you to more than 2 people a year on Facebook, you gotta quit throwing that word around. It should be like a manhole cover, maybe 3 or 4 times in your life. But I've seen plenty of guys and gals love the best soulmate, best friend. 2 weeks later, 2 months later, single again. Single again. What did you expect? This type guy A here that you dated for 3 months and he crapped all over you, and then you dated next guy, type guy A, same as the last guy. What did you expect? You know what the definition of insanity is, don't you? Change it up. Got to do something. Got to do something. Got to do something different. And the infatuation with guys that aren't working and can't do anything, lives in their mom and dad's basement or grandma's basement, or he's holding out for a better job, and he's 28. Well, good luck to you. If that's what you're after. If they've worked at more than 3 jobs in a year, there's probably an issue. Check how many, what is it, W-4s, W-2s? What do we get at the end of the year, W-2? How many W-2s they get? That's the biggest thing. If they can't commit to a job or their own family, how are they going to commit to you? Man or woman. If they have no goals in life, how are they going to commit to you? There you go. Teresa made it. Teresa had a plan. At least she had a plan. Right, wrong, or indifferent, she had a plan. I don't ever believe in lowering your standards. Oh, all over the place. I don't believe in lowering your standards. I believe if you settle for less than what you think you want or deserve, then you're not going to be happy. Ever. And this is coming from a divorced guy that's been single for 14 years. And it'll be 15, 16. Why is my mic like that? Hello, hello, hello. That's better. A little louder. Corey, I need to get you. You need to get back here. By the way, Corey and Michelle talk about lovebirds, and they have killed me this last week with the food and the images of the beach. Killing me. Glad for them. They deserve it. You won't meet two finer people, and Trenton is having a ball. So anyway, I see friends of mine and family and coworkers go through this. What's up, Hunter D? And they date the same type of person. Maybe a little bit of different traits, but it ends up the same way. Or then for some reason they're more in love with this person and they're going to get married. And you're like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put yourself through that hell. Divorce is no fun for anybody. Either side, I don't care who you are. It's brutal. I did that. Been through that. So, ladies, get a man. Men, kids, boys, start acting like men. Nobody gives a shit that you live in your mom's basement and you play Fortnite 19 hours a day. I'm not saying you can't play video games. Not saying that at all. Andrew Remy makes a living at it, but that's his job. And you may think he's fun and all that, but he takes that serious. That guy lives it. Lives it. Good luck tomorrow, Hunter. I didn't even know you're down there in Pigeon Forge doing that. 9 a.m. game, that won't be fun. But good luck tomorrow. Not saying you can't be a video gamer and have all the fun. But commit to something. You can't look at guys like Remy and think you're going to do that. Hunter will tell you, Remy lives it. Remy is a content creator. He has done that since day one. And that's how he makes a living at it. And he makes a living at it. But he lives it 24/7, 7 days a week. Constantly looking for new stuff. Constantly writing stuff down in mental notes and doing this and doing that and looking for new ways to improve. Plus, he has 2 degrees. He's a military veteran, been 2 tours in Afghanistan and some things like that. So he's got that working for him too. So, anyway, that's my dating tips. I won't say how and why, but I just think we kicked off. There you go. There you go. And see, a lot of kids think, oh, he can do it, I can do it. No, he just went in there and played Fortnite. No, he played Fortnite 8 hours a night for. He told me the story, and he told me when we first started doing this, don't ever quit. He said for the first 3 weeks that he was playing Fortnite live, or PUBG, I think at the time, went live on Twitch. He had 3 people watch him for 21 straight days. Himself and his 2 roommates, who's logged in. Hang on, I have to answer a text. Sorry. Oop. Anyway, so he put his all into it, and it shows. He lives it. He's very good at it. What's up, Jeff? Reese is speaking the truth. But ladies, you gotta. I blame the guys as much as I do the ladies, because this younger generation of dudes. I won't get into specifics because it gripes me, but it's frustrating, and the workforce shows it. They don't want to work. What's up, Nick? Start acting like men. Take it easy, pal. Well, Keaton, are you leaving? Where you going? Start acting like men. Well, there is Savannah. She did pop on. Start acting like men. You're not going to make a career out of how many jobs you can have a year. If your ambition is life, in life is to vape and collect tattoos while you're unemployed living in your parents' basement, get your ass out of the basement and go get a job and become a man. Commit to something. Somewhat is the parents thing, Keaton, but I've seen parents that put their all into it and they just go to a different direction. Nobody wants to work. And Jeff, that's right. And what got me onto this rant tonight about this was you see these girls, these good looking young gals, and they struggle, but they date the same guy continual over and over again, and they don't understand why it doesn't work. It's called insanity. If you're going to keep doing that, if you're going to date the guy living in his parents without how many W-2s he have this year? 4. Why? He got fired from all of them, or he quit because somebody he didn't like. Dude, there's people at every job you'll ever have in your life you don't like. Nobody wants to work. Ladies, let the man hold the door. Yep. Chivalry's not dead. We see here. I'm not knocking vaping, Keaton, or tattoos. Trust me. 350 people frustrating how lazy the young generation is. Crazy seeing people might as well sit on their ass. Yep. Not knocking vaping at all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if that is their limit, if that's their goals in life, they're not going to get anywhere. Not going to get anywhere at all. If that's their peak is no, hell no. I better read what she said. Feel like trying to, nope. It's family stuff, but I see friends too. Not necessarily you, but a lot of younger ladies, yeah, even younger than you, Savannah. They date these guys that can't act like men, can't get a job, won't keep a job, live off of them, and then when it goes south, and she wakes up, she's like, "I'm out." Finally, guess what they fall back into? I'm dating so-and-so now. Has he got a job? No, he just left his last one, but he's working towards another one. You know where this is going to end up. Hello, Dallas. Feminism has become mainstream. And you know, there's probably some truth to the reason why is because the male population has become less toxic, for the word of the day. I don't know, it bugged me today, all day. And hey, I got 3 daughters, trust me. But one of them, if they don't get a call back that day or a text back that day, you can forget it. She's not going to talk. Your car could break down in her front yard, and she'd be like, which I get. What's up, Johnny Jones? Hello, Tina. Guys, pick it up. Pick it up. We get a lot of guys come through our work, and I'm just like, whew, where are you going to be in 25 years? And Linda, that's your choice of what your standards are. I'm not knocking anybody on here or their choice. But if your choice is, like I said, a guy that vapes, has tattoos, and lives in his mom's basement, doesn't work, you know what you're going to get. but he's cute and he's got big brown eyes, and he's. You don't think there's a cute big brown guy out there that has a job and knows how to treat a girl right? How many people are on this planet? I saw a account that family show. I know. What time is it? Oh, 11:30. We're good. Sperm count across the board is down across the world, which is like interesting study. Not sure we want to get into that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not dogging Keaton. Like Keaton thought I was dogging vapors and tats. I'm getting a tat. You know how I'm getting a tat? I'm paying for it with my own damn money. And that's that. And you know what? Savannah's good. She works her ass off. School, kid, work. Lot of independent, very strong-minded women out there. And you know what? That scares the hell out of men, less than men. It scares these kids, scares the kids away. They don't know how to deal with that. They don't know how to deal with a chick that has her own job, has her own career, is focused, has a child, works her ass off. They don't know what to do with that. They don't want anything to do with that. They'll use you up. When we pick up losers. I'm not saying you pick up blue. Hang on. I'm going to hope here. Where are you going, Hunter? Oh, you got to get up early. Hunter, we were going to get Thanksgiving food, bud. You got to hang around here. I'm not letting you off the hook like that. I'm not trying to dog women or guys. Believe me, like I said, divorced, 14 years single, and do my own thing. I am not a picture of how to date, but it's just this. I'm intelligent enough to figure it out that you see family and friends going through this scenario. You got to, Hunter. Night, old lady Linda. Guys talking about a war zone. There you go, Keaton. Oh, it was a good topic, and it just rubbed me wrong for the thing that gets me the most is January. January's going to roll around, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it big as hell. My soulmate, I found them. I love you so much. Thank you, Sugar Plum. By April, looking for a one-bedroom apartment. By August, I love you, my Sugar Plum. Dude, how many people can you love in 1 year like that, where you're going to commit your whole entire life to them? I can't see that. I just shake my head. Anyway, wanted to get that was one of them. I wanted to get off my mind what's on my chest type of moments. Men, younger generation, get your ass off the couch and go get a job. Start doing things the right way. You're hurting yourself. We already mature at a later age than women. They've already got us there. But you're hurting yourself. Not all of you are going to be Rainy and play Fortnite for a living. The guy's a different breed, and he lives being a content creator, and he's very funny, and he's very intelligent. Don't let him fool you. You don't get 2 degrees by being a dummy. And he's a 2-time Afghan vet. Or a little homeless vet, as we call him. Anyway, I'm sure we'll hit back on that topic in a moment. Some upcoming things. December 4th, do not forget, we got the City of Martinsville Porch Time Rediscover proudly present Bobby Helms Jingle Bell Rock Christmas Music Spectacular, and the 4th annual Christmas tree lighting. That is downtown at the new stage. It's going to be a blast. A lot of fun stuff. It's going to snow. I've already called for it. It's going to happen. Come down there and hang out. We'll be down there. Stan will be down there. They got a trackless train. Carriage rides. J2 is going to be there. There's going to be bands. Corey Baker's going to be there. Corey, it's 84. I'll be singing Jingle Bell that night, Hunter. You damn right. Let's see. Yeah, Wendell, that is the truth. I will sing Jingle Bells for you, Hunter. It's gonna be a fun night. And looking ahead a little bit to 2023. Of course, we'll have the Shave for the Brave. We got our golf outing, which Savannah is riding in my golf cart this year, even though we tried as hard as we could. You know, I tried running everybody off last year, and Savannah was brave enough to ride with me, and it almost cost her. What's up, Eddie Winders? Hunter's going to be there. That's what I'm talking about. Hunter, I want to see you in a... You know, I've got some Santa hats in here somewhere. I think they're in here, and they're boxed up. We're going to put some Santa hats on this year, bud. Got our golf outing. I know I'm missing something very important, and I'm already skipping over things. Oh, I've got this list in front of me. Oh, the 4th of July parade, which I'm on that board. Get in there. Get involved with that. That's going to be fun. These 2 seatbelts for Sav. I don't know if that would have helped, or I don't know if you want to be strapped in the golf cart when I'm driving it. Christmas sweater, Hunter. We're wearing Christmas sweaters that night. I'm going to get one. They got to be tight. They got to be a size smaller, and they got to be bright. You wear a turtleneck underneath it, too. Turtleneck, oversized, sweater, undersized. Timmy Taser's on? Keaton, I'll see you very soon, bud. Got to, Hunter. We got to make that happen. Timmy Taser's playing Xbox. I miss the good old days of playing with Timmy Taser. That's fun. All right, Keaton. Be safe, buddy. See you in a few. So we have the 4th of July parade, Shave for the Brave, December 4th coming up. We've got our golf outing coming up. Get involved. Be involved. Stay involved. It's fun. The 4th of July parade is going to be a blast. Shave for the Brave is always a good time. Our golf outing is incredibly fun, especially when we're trying to kill each other on the golf carts. The weather, it's going to be cold tonight, but it's going to be a slow warm up over the next few days. Back to a little bit near normal. Thank God. And I didn't see any snow in the forecast. I think rain Thursday or Friday as we get through the Thanksgiving week. Can you believe next week's Thanksgiving? Does that feel right? Does that feel right? Thanksgiving is next weekend. Next week. That does not to me. It does not feel right to me. But that brings us to the favorite part of the show. Favorite foods of Thanksgiving. Everybody's, I don't know why, but my kids are ham fans. I'm not, I can deal with ham. But in the meat ranking category, it's not top 5. I'd rather have dark meat turkey any day of the week. I'd have dark meat turkey if you go pork chops, steak, chicken, dark meat turkey. And you can throw your ribs and your chops and your loins and all that in with the steaks and the burgers and everything right there. But I cannot do white meat turkey. Smoked, it's good. But when you get that dry crap, unless it's in a turkey sandwich, then it's a little different. You get that dry crap, you can't put enough salt and pepper on it and mayonnaise on it to make it worth eating. But dark meat turkey, I'm all day. I've had 2 smoked, and those were some of the best turkeys I've had. Roasted was good. Deep fried, I've deep fried about 10, and either I wasn't doing it right. I don't like the injection thing unless you're a master chef and know how to actually make that work all over the bird. You're potlucking it. Mom somehow magically back in the day, she could throw a turkey in at 1 a.m. in the morning and pull it out at noon, and it's juicy and it's perfect. I still can't do that. Homemade dressing? Ooh. Who does oyster dressing? If you do oyster dressing, like my dad used to insist on, log off your Facebook page and delete it. Please stay away. Can't do it. You might as well put old socks with wet bread. Can't stand it. Some dressing I don't mind, but the oyster dressing, ugh, like a bread soaked in fart juice. I don't know why. It just tastes horrible to me. Smoked is good. One year for the girls, I did this myself. Took a 20-pound turkey, stuffed it full of apples, no liquid at all, put it in a big, huge, deep dish pan, filled the pan up with apples, threw it in the oven for whatever hours, and that was juicy and tender, and you had a hint of apple in everything you ate. And literally, I was like, this has got to work. It's got to work. If not, this turkey's going to burn and be dry as heck. Nope. It was perfect. The juice from the apples pretty much filled up the entire, halfway up the pan like you're supposed to anyway. So it's good stuff. There's, you go dark meat on the turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy. Your standard green bean casserole. I don't know why that's a standard, but it's like the mac and cheese. Is mac and cheese allowed at the table ahead of green bean casserole? That's the question of the night. Green bean casserole is your mac and cheese. Is your normal everyday mac and cheese. You pull out the green bean casserole for Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter and whatever time you're making a family meal. You can have mac and cheese on the side. Further down the line. See, this is what I don't like. I miss messages. John Jones, I love living in the basement. See, I miss those. Homemade rolls is a given. Yes, 100%. Pumpkin pie, no. Not plain. Cannot do it. It's got to be covered. Cool Whip. I was waiting. Caleb heard me. Best place for green bean casserole in the trash. But it's a staple. Cinnamon pudding. Hit and miss on that one. I don't like the runniness. A little thicker I can deal with. Green bean casserole is a staple. I can do without it. But I also know if I walk up there and see it, I'm just like, I understand. I get it. What else you gonna put there? You gonna put mac and cheese? You gonna go mac and cheese for Thanksgiving? The everyday staple with you could put on every meal, maybe but breakfast. You gonna throw mac and cheese out there? And what about the cranberries? We got I like cranberries. That green bean casserole staying, I'm telling you. It is like bread pudding, a little thicker. There you go. You can't bump the mac and cheese ahead of the green bean casserole. I also heard broccoli casserole, which I don't know if I've had that for Thanksgiving. Sounds like more like a Thursday night meal. As I die on air. What's up, Jeff? Oh, Wendell. I've had that. But that cannot be on the first plate. No. It cannot be. You got your mashed potatoes and your gravy. You got your roll. You probably have cranberries or stuffing. You got your turkey. And you got your green bean casserole. Mulled wine for after dinner. I'm not a big wine fan. I'd rather have some thick tea. Some people do noodles. Some people do the noodles, chicken and noodles or turkey and noodles. Now, I've had what Wendell's saying, the mac and cheese with tuna and peas. That's a meal in itself. I've had that by itself. But it's not it's the how am I trying to describe the initial plate? Andy's mints. That sounds good. Homemade fudge with those. I bet you that was good. Get enough of them. Mama Selbert's noodles are the best. If you get your initial plate, my vision, work with me here. You got the dark meat turkey, whether it be a leg or cuts of it or whatever. Then you got the mashed potatoes and gravy. You got your roll. And if you're a stuffing fan, you go stuffing, or you got cranberries over there, whatever you got. And then you got your vegetable. And it's either going to be green bean casserole or what? I mean, that's our regular green beans. You cannot bump mac and cheese up there. It's just not going to happen. Some people do baked beans, and that's more of a ham thing. And I told you where I am on the ham. You can't do mac and cheese. Mac and cheese does not go on the first plate. It can go second round, next plate. Because mac and cheese is an everyday staple. You can eat mac and cheese every meal, but maybe breakfast. So you gotta mix it up a little bit. Cowboy beans. With ham, I can see the beans, but like I said, I'm not a big ham fan. I like it, but it's way down the list. Well, let's put it this way: if I never had to eat ham again, I'd be all right. But I am a pork fan. Oh, coleslaw. I'm a hard pass on the coleslaw. You gained 30 pounds exactly. That's the reason why I'm doing this, making us all hungry for Thursday. I can't do the coleslaw. Not that I'm against coleslaw. I do like my coleslaw. I guess as a substitute, could you substitute coleslaw for the green bean casserole? See, that'd be like substituting cheesy potatoes for the mashed potatoes and gravy. You're not going to do that. That's a Thanksgiving no. And you know what I don't know? Here's a chubby kid thing. You know what I hate? When they get that little dish of gravy in the center of the table and there's like 14 people and the dish of gravy's got about that much damn gravy in it. I'm like, who are you kidding? Go get me the pan that you made the gravy in. I'm putting that much on my biscuit that I'm going to soak up. I've just heard some bean cheese. I'm not against that. I want some gravy. If we're going for broke here, if it's Thanksgiving Day and you're shooting for stretch marks and popping the button on your pants, don't come out here with a thimble full of gravy that we have to ration amongst 13 or 14 people. That's not even fair. A little nice little serving dish of gravy. Here, just drizzle some on there. No. I want my taters swimming in that gravy. I want it running over the edge onto my turkey. Don't play games with the gravy. Don't be chintzy with the gravy. There's like 3 things you don't do in life. You don't cheat on toilet paper. Don't buy the cheap stuff. Your fingers will thank you later. You get real mayonnaise. You don't get generic mayonnaise. And you don't chintz on the gravy. Those are the 3 rules. If you live by those 3 rules, you'll be all right. I'm gonna print a shirt that says just that. 3 rules to live by. Don't buy generic toilet paper. Get real mayonnaise, and don't chintz on the gravy. Those right there, those are deal breakers for me in a relationship. Let's go back to full circle. Relationship wise, you do one of those 3. Time to go. The old remedy of this breaks up chest colds. It's working. I lost a bunch of people on my 3 rules to live by. I'm kind of shocked. All right. We'll be on again, but if I don't hear from you or see from you between now and then, you have a happy Thanksgiving, but I'm sure I'll be on a bunch of times from now and then. I'll probably be on Thanksgiving morning. Let's not have lists. They need to be on the list, that's for sure. You guys enjoy your Saturday evening. I think I'm going to try to get up and go to church tomorrow. I think after a night like tonight, I need to. If I can shake this chest cold that everybody on the planet has right now. I want to say hats off to Rob and the guys and gals out at Who's Your Harvest tonight. Heck of a show. Downpour's phenomenal. You don't get a chance to hear them sing. Julie's amazing. Their whole group's amazing. They have a great chemistry. Oh, I will, Teresa. They have great chemistry. And the Isaacs were awesome. Watched a little bit of them before I left. We can't air the main headliner, so I shut it down, and then I'm gonna sneeze. I can sneeze now. Watched a little bit of them before I left, but great show. Ends the concert season for the year, and I'm fighting a sneeze. Love you guys. If I don't see from me or hear you from talk to you or whatever between now and Thursday, happy Thanksgiving. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you're going to hear a lot of me over those 4 days. We might just do some coffee for Kevin every morning. Anyway, thanks for tuning in tonight. Love you guys. Be safe. Enjoy your Saturday night. What's left of it. But another 4 minutes. It's almost midnight. You guys behave. Love you guys. See you soon.